welcome back from the break. On our Twitter and Facebook, we've asked you, should Umeme be fired? And here's some feedback. Juliet Given says Umeme should be given a grace period of not more than a month. If they fail, they should quit. A little misinformed there. Hildeth Nazugu says, no, no, no. At least Umeme has saved tenants from greedy landlords with the Yaka introduction. Illegal use of power reduces too, hence less accidents caused by electric cables. That is stealing in the process. That's a really good point. And lastly, Jackie says, Umeme, I love the acronym she uses here. She says, Uganda must expect minimum electricity.
And Kamianelli Abdnelli Buffy Rawara says, what we want is quality power services, and Umeme has failed to do that. The government should terminate its contract. Well, Paul, I think, gave us a very different spin to that. But Brian here says government should terminate the Umeme contract. For example, the Yaka program. 1 week, you buy Yaka for 20K and they give you 35 units. Another week, you pay the same and they give you only 31. What is that?
I can explain that.
You can?
Yeah, that means your pending balances from before.
Okay.
Qualified for Yaka.
Pay. Then Didi Oxlade says, I strongly suggest to the government terminate the Umeme contract. They are cheats and unfair. Some people are charged for power while others use free power and are not charged at all. And yeah, I think I need to sort out, lest I'll be thrown out of the neighborhood. Maria in Namulonge, you are watching and you wanted me to say hello, good morning. Now
What's that about?
I need to make peace with my neighbors. They say that I just don't send no greetings at all to them. So I got to do that.
Okay. Well, since we're on the unusual business, let's turn to Daniel. Omara, hi.
Hi, how are you?
You've been missing in action.
Yes, I was down. Malaria came back.
Malaria.
Very persistent disease. Yeah, which helped me realize a lot about medication nowadays. Apparently, anti-malarials are not as effective as they used to be. It's like nowadays, instead of fighting the disease, they sit down and negotiate. It's like, so what are your terms of departure from this man's body? And you know, diseases are complicated, like I want half. That's that kind of thing. That's why I think babies have stronger immunity than adults. Babies' immune systems don't have any friends so far. They have not yet met malaria. It's not like, he comes around every once a year. No, they don't know that dude. It's like the first time white people see blacks. You know, they have bats. You know, it's that kind of shock.
What did you say? Oh,
I am just...
You know what? Good morning, by the way.
Good morning, Samson.
You know, they say if you are to eat a frog, you eat a juice one. I think I would advise malaria that it should be consuming people like us. What does malaria got to eat from Omara?
Okay, first of all, frogs are disgusting. And mine was cerebral. My brain is in vogue, apparently. Oh, yeah.
I thought you had cerebral malaria for a lot longer.
No.
I mean, listening to you looks like you have had it a lot
This is
longer.
the graduation now. It was graduated to a higher level. Okay. So as here, you guys discussing this whole Umeme thing and how it's going. I think we should look at the power problem the same way we look at HIV. Like, you see how they look at the Umeme power issue. Like, when you get HIV, the things you think, who did I get it from? How did this start? What did I not have at the time? So let's see from let's say there's from production, there's transmission, then there's distribution. Let's look at it from that angle. Where did we get the disease? Then we fire that person, scrape them off. But I'm not going to ask about Umeme. The other day I was walking through Nalia. Like, I take long walks occasionally. Yeah. There were no border borders. They can only carry one person at a time.
Really? Yeah. Nalia had no borders. Interesting.
Strucker has to walk. So I'm going through Nalia and I'm passing by this roundabout and there's this very interesting road safety campaign. Like, they write there, the cost of road accidents keeps piling up and then they pile a bunch of cars on top of each other at the roundabout. So that's what it looks like. They use actual...
Oh, yes.
Yes. This was impressive.
I love that campaign where, you know, like cars have crashed and then they put them as examples of you not driving while you're drinking.
Well, and the campaign is in Uganda. Yes, in Uganda. The Nadia roundabout. And I was looking at it the whole time thinking, okay, this is impressive. They're talking about how 30% of our GDP is lost to road accidents. And I think it's a beautiful thing. But the whole time there was one question going through my head. Whose cars are those? For me, that's what was bugging me. I'm like, whose cars are they using in this
They were
thing?
written off.
Oh, yeah, okay, unfortunately. Then I went and checked on the KCCA page just for fun, their website, just to see if Lukwago had been put back in. This was entirely for fun. And I found something very interesting. The website had the Minister for Kampala,
Okay.
the KCC Executive Director,
Mhm.
but there's no slot for mayor.
Okay.
It was just like that.
They can't fit.
No.
All three
So
of them.
It's not that-
is the mayor part of KCC here?
Well, basically what they're saying is, for now, you be as if those
Okay.
ends, you don't be nothing.
Do those.
Yeah, you do those. You chill. And speaking of lookalikes, have you ever had that moment? Speaking of Musisi, I mean, have you ever had that moment when your facial expression causes you to look entirely like someone else?
Uh-huh.
Like I was going through the internet, and then I saw this picture of Joseph Kony, and he had this look of shock on his face. I think that's the time when they had just cut off his dreadlocks.
Where are you going with
Yes?
this?
No, you're going to see what I mean.
Okay.
Yes, we had a picture of Joseph Kony chilling, like his usual swag. He has this look on his face, and then yeah, you see that. That's the look Joseph Kony had. That look of, oh my goodness, I don't have dreads. Like I just realized this meeting was a trap.
Okay.
And
Lookalike.
coincidentally, you have Musisi coming up with the exact same expression, and they end up looking exactly identical. And the whole time I was like, how does this happen? No, I was baffled. This is what I call situational resemblance, where two people look alike.
Situational resemblance.
You don't want to be messing with Jennifer Musisi.
I am not running for mayor, so I'm fine. I'm perfectly
You
okay.
say situational resemblance.
Situational resemblance. Another example I can give, I saw Chris Brown performing on stage. Like he has this whole expression on his face, he's singing and stuff. And then I thought,
Ooh,
who does this remind me of? And it hit me.
Chris Brown, this domestic violence guy.
The domestic violence guy, yeah, the one who made Rihanna sing the song "We Found Love in a Swollen Face."
Okay.
That's the guy.
Okay.
So I look at Chris Brown and I'm thinking, who does he look like? And then I remembered one of our own resident comedians looks exactly like this guy. You guys ever seen Alex Mohanji?
Alex Mohanji.
See that very same expression.
You see how
on
she's
their
making
faces.
money.
Yeah, Chris Brown is a Muchiga. That's my conclusion, because there's no way you can look that similar and not be related at all. Of course.
There is a resemblance for sure.
Definite resemblance, even in their dress code.
So they are handsome comedians.
Yeah, hey, what are you saying? I am so offended I could throw a coup. I'm going to the bush. So, the other guy I was looking at is my favorite badass of all time,
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
You remember how we talked about his whole evil streak and all that? Then I was looking at this movie recently, then I realized this dude actually has a vampire lookalike. You watched The Underworld?
I have.
From way back in the day. Do you remember the vampire Victor?
Oh my god.
You see the similarity? Yes, yeah, you can get the whole thing. And finally, we have all been looking at Peter Sematimba. You know Pastor Peter
Sematimba. There's an R.
Sematimba,
somewhere
there's
in
an
there.
R right there. Yeah, so we were looking at Peter Sematimba and I was like, this guy looks like someone I remember. So I went back in time and I got Peter Sematimba's child photo. What he looked like as a kid.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Steve Urkel.
Steve Urkel, did I do that?
Did I do that?
Yes. And now we know what Sematimba's campaign poster should look like. At least we know he won the primaries. That should be it. Vote for there. You should have.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my gosh.
That's a very good one.
And people are sending in their lookalikes by that's what I love about this whole thing.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to find someone who looks like you guys.
Well, if you can find a Halle Berry poster, then we'll be in business.
And if you can find Denzel Washington, then you have my lookalike.
You wish. You mean Denzel of XFM?
Okay, Will Smith.
It's
Still
okay.
far-fetched. But we'll
Okay.
see. You're allowed to dream, by the way. It's okay to have ambition.
It's okay to dream. It's okay to dream. Daniel Omara always putting a smile on our faces. It's Tuesday. We'll be back in a moment to wrap up what's happened today. And I hope you'll stick around. This is Urban Today.